firstly begin with your walk. You started it yesterday morning, and you're still on the way to Kabwe. Where are you currently?
So I've passed Chiwombo. I'm just now I'm approaching John, the famous John.
And are you taking this walk all by yourself? Do you have anybody alongside you, or it's just you on your own?
Wow. There is just a journalist from Movie TV who keeps on going ahead of me. And when I reach, they do an interview. But when I'm walking, I'm just walking alone.
Dr. Sampa, you started this walk yesterday. Where did you sleep?
So I slept in Chiwombo, but I couldn't announce yesterday because of the security reasons.
Okay, so did you sleep in like proper accommodation? Did you find a lodge? I'm curious as to the process here.
I actually found a very good lodge, and
Okay.
it was, you know that it was just well wishers who said we prepared accommodation for you. So when you reach, just come to this lodge and then you sleep for free.
Okay.
Okay, but Dr. Sampa, let's get into our conversation here, and we're speaking on why you are taking this walk. You're advocating for the ban of alcohol in Zambia because of how it is affecting many people. But we have seen some institutions, some companies responding and giving feedback to what you're doing here. And one of those being Zambia Breweries, they did advise that maybe you should be advocating for moderate and responsible drinking instead of the ban of alcohol because of some of the benefits that come from alcohol. What is your comment on this?
Those people are saying that are looking at it from the financial point of view. I'm a medical doctor who understands the effects of alcohol from the medical point of view. And I do know that even some of them are victims of the same alcohol. And what's more important is that some of these bar owners, they don't even drink alcohol.
Dr. Sampa, you have stated yourself that you're a medical doctor, by which standard you understand that addiction does not really mean addiction to the substance. It means possibly addiction to escape, so the substance becomes the tool that is used. Why not advocate or do this walk to highlight the issues that would lead to alcohol addiction as opposed to just banning of alcohol in general? Because people who are suffering would find another substance to become addicted to, correct?
Okay, so this is one thing we need to understand. Alcohol is the number one cause of death in the world. And the other thing about alcohol is that the people who drink alcohol cannot make a sober decisions when they are drunk. And we don't expect that somebody who is taking alcohol can be told that at such a point, make sure you stop drinking and you moderate. Most importantly, so is that even when they take that alcohol, it's not there to nourish the body. It's there to poison the body and cause more harm. So why should we promote something which we know is going to just increase the traffic in the hospitals? It's going to increase crime. We've seen good people become bad. There are a lot of people who are killing each other because of alcohol. So if a drunkard or somebody who has taken alcohol under the influence of alcohol, they bash someone, an innocent soul will die. If somebody who has taken alcohol under the influence of alcohol, they kill someone, the family will suffer. And even the recent, stories we heard about Chilanga, that saga where someone was killed by 4 police officers, make no mistake, those are good officers who just acted out of the influence of alcohol. So if there was no alcohol that day, those people wouldn't have been in cells today, and that person would have been alive. The same thing, like the gang rape which happened in Chongo. Without alcohol, that woman wouldn't have been raped. So alcohol is the root of all these problems we are having. The GBV cases are on the rise. The rape cases are on the rise. Divorces are on the rise. And we get this, people are giving testimonies. We need to appreciate the fact that this movement is not about me. This movement is about bettering the lives of people and ensuring that we protect our people from the things that come out of alcohol. There are some people who are talking about the economic benefits. Let me remind those people that even when an armed robber goes to the bank and robs the bank, the money they steal is not for them. They end up spending it on their children. They even take their children to school. But should we look at the fact that they are using that money for good causes, that the thing they did was okay? The answer is no. So at every stage, there is someone benefiting. Even if I was to die today, somebody will benefit by selling a coffin. So you need to understand that how that money is being obtained and how people are being affected by whatever means of getting money should also be put into consideration. There are so many problems that alcohol is bringing, and the government is spending too much on mental health issues. It's spending too much in hospitals to treat non-communicable and communicable diseases. So if we cut out alcohol, the government will save a lot of money, even when it comes to crime. The police officers will testify to this. They see a lot of cases on weekends. Even road traffic accidents are more prominent on weekends. So we can't continue pretending like everything is okay. It's time to close the tap, and that tap which has been leaking for a long time is alcohol.
Now, let's talk about members of the public and how they have received what you're calling for here. And it seems they're not so much okay with what you're doing. But have you received any positive feedback or any positive sort of feedback that is helping you continue with your walk to Kabwe?
You'll be shocked actually to note that even as I'm walking, the people who are recognizing me are hooting to show solidarity. And then we've also seen a lot of people come forward to offer themselves that they are ready to support us. And we are lucky that even there is what is called the City Women's Association of Zambia. They called yesterday and they said on Friday they will be giving testimonies. That organization is an organization of women. They have jumped on board. And they are saying there is nothing better which can be done than banning alcohol. Because in our homes, we are suffering from good people, but once they drink, they are misbehaving. So we will see that on Friday. And these are people who are ready to join forces. And we've seen a lot of high-profile people who've called me, texted me and told me, you are doing the right thing, continue doing this. Even when slavery was there, people resisted. Obviously, it was a big business. And still, it only took one person, Abraham Lincoln, to end it. And Abraham Lincoln even ended up dying for the cause. However, he ended the long-standing slavery, which was even there, even in Bible times. Even the Bible mentions slavery. So just because something has been there for a long time, we shouldn't take it as a norm. It will end, and we know it's possible.
So once you get to Kabwe, you're getting closer and closer. What next from there? What's the next step for you?
So after reaching Kabwe, there are people who are waiting for me in Kabwe. We'll have a meeting. We are going to do some sensitization in Kabwe. And then when I get back to Lusaka, there will be more sensitization, after which we are going to launch an official appeal to the president so that they can discuss the issue in cabinet and see how best they can go about it. But consultations are still underway to see how best legislation can be done.